Hi YouTube. As I mentioned in my last video, I had talked about making small changes to your life to save money, and I'm going to be talking about one of those small changes you can make. But before I get started, I wanted to ask you to please take a moment and like and subscribe to my channel and help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. So as I mentioned, you can make small changes in your life, when you're trying to pay off debt. I'm not saying that big changes are not possible or that you shouldn't make those, but often people in a situation where they're trying to get out of debt don't have big changes they can make. They don't have extra money in the bank, just pay off their bills. They don't have, they can't just stop making payments on their bills. So a lot of times it's the small little changes that we make in our life that will free up some extra money or help us save money and get out of debt in the long run. One of the ways that I had mentioned last time to save money, or reduce the amount of money you waste, is to reduce your food waste. As I mentioned, the average American throws away 30 to 40% of what they bring home, which is a pretty shocking amount. So if you consider your grocery budget, and if you could save 30 to 40% of your grocery budget, I think most people will want to do that. So one of the ways that I'm looking into saving on my grocery budget is to preserve what I have. So there's a couple ways of preserving: canning, dehydrating, and freezing. I do a little bit of canning, not very much. I own just like a regular pot, so I do water bath canning. I don't have a pressure canner, and I don't have a dehydrator. So I do have a food saver, and that is one way that I'm looking into preserving the food that I have in my home. So specifically today, I had some chicken that I am basically going to bag up and use in the food saver. So I kind of wanted to share that process with you and show you, and that way the food does last longer. It has less likelihood of getting freezer burn as quickly. Eventually everything will go bad, but a good option for these bags is meat, also vegetables. That's another thing that I really like this idea, because I grow a vegetable garden, and this is a great way for me to preserve the excess from my harvest. I definitely try to eat a lot of it fresh. I give some away, and then I try to preserve some. So this is definitely one way of preserving the food, is using these food saver bags, and the machine sucks all the air out. In case you're not familiar with it, I'm just going to show you a little demonstration of it so you can get an idea of how they work. And you don't have to go out and buy like the top of the line. I actually purchased this particular machine off of Facebook Marketplace, and they are available. You just have to be on the lookout for them. But I'm pretty happy with the choice of this machine, and it's been working really well. Sorry, I was having some sound difficulties, but I'm basically showing you how I put about 4 pieces of chicken per bag, and I just insert the bag into the food saver machine. There is a button you select on the machine that you can pick if it's dry or if it's moist, and for the chicken it was set to moist. And then I just insert the bag in there, and it is a little bit a noise from the machine, so that's another reason I don't want you to hear the sound from it, but it releases the bag as soon as it's finished taking all the air out of it, which takes a couple seconds for it to happen. Here is the finished product. I just want to show you a close-up of the food saver. It does have a lot more features, and I'm just starting to learn to use it, but hopefully I can get a lot of years of uses out of it. I hope you liked my video. Please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.